Shorty need a new whip in the big bag full of
Pre-show fun.
Shout out my niggas from uptown, downtown, in town, out of town. We got it going on. It's famous, baby. Here we go. It's the world famous Brucey B on a special mixtape.
All right, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start the show at a regular time at 6 p.m.
And the new Maybach, he's big enough. The new U-Blow watch he's talking about, whatever. Let's put it back in communities like Baltimore and put it into the school system, because that's what's really causing situations like we saw with the riots in Baltimore. There's kids who feel like nobody cares about them, that turn their back on them. And so it's like with any, I don't know if any of you guys have children or anything like that, but you know, when you turn your back or you don't give any attention to your kid, obvious thing that's going to happen is they're going to rebel. They act out. So I would actually, you know, posing for pictures is great. Good for them. Clap them up for that. That's great. I would rather see them invest in property in Baltimore, better schools in Baltimore. Like it starts from the ground up, and that's where you got to get them. You got to get them when they're young.
You know what the thing is? You know why I knock when people say things like that?
Why is that?
Because I feel like a lot of people put it to these celebrities that are rich.
Because they can afford it.
And then, well, here's the thing. Us common folk, there's way more common folk than there are rich people. And you know, I don't like to make those statements, because you know, they millionaires and they do what they have to do to get their chicken, but at the same time, I don't knock them, because me personally, Alex Turner, I have not spent any money to donate to a school in Baltimore.
Right.
You know? Because it's a global community.
Listen,
you know?
that motivates you?
I see that. You know what I say to myself?
That doesn't.
I'm doing something wrong.
No, I mean,
I'm doing something wrong.
See, that's the thing, like let's say it's Mayweather or 50 having a stack of money to the ear front like it's a phone. That stack could get a better gymnasium.
Sorry, y'all.
That could get it could just change so many things in those type of neighborhoods for the good and to make a better situation for everybody.
Sorry, I don't want to get like too on the Black Power movement, but that is the problem within the black community. Like, I'll use a perfect analogy. Why is Harriet Tubman Harriet Tubman? Harriet Tubman easily could have went through the Underground Railroad and got into slavery and was like, I'm free, bye. Right. But no, she went back and extended her hand and brought other people out. And that is what you were supposed to do, especially within our culture and our community that is highly oppressed, highly ostracized. Those of us that do make it, you cannot forget where you came from, and you have to continue to support.
Imagine Harriet Tubman be like, yo, y'all, I'm out.
Yeah, yes, like, come.
Hey, it's getting dark.
Yes.
Come on.
You niggas gotta figure it out.
Okay?
She brings up a great point. She went to go get others.
Yes, and that's the exact point, and that is the kind of pressure I would like to see. Now imagine every year we see the same 5 men on the top of the hip-hop boards chart. Diddy, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, Birdman, and 50 Cent.
Right.
Now imagine if at least the top 3, Diddy, Dre, and Jay-Z got together and like did something where it was like
They can literally put their money together and make a private school within Baltimore. Right then and there.
Okay.
Have a phone call.
Okay, let's be real. So it's like, use your power for what matters. And then what Jay-Z continues to do, like even when the same day the Baltimore riots was happening, and he had J. Cole go do a Tidal concert. And then just recently he's promoting the Tidal B-Sides concert just only for Tidal users. So it's like you're still, and at the end of the day, that Tidal is not for us. We have to pay $10 to $20 a month for it. So it ain't something that's for us, but at the same time, you want to go and now use the Black Lives Matter movement to still promote your Tidal stream. Like, get the fuck out of here at the end of the day. So you know what it is that I guess Jay-Z does so many things. You know, he does things behind the scenes and it's not so put in the forefront, but the things that he does do that is within the forefront, it just represents that he's all about putting money in his pockets. So maybe he should kind of switch that around, you know? Like put it behind the scenes that you put money in your pockets and put it in front of the scenes that you're about your community. So you're Harlem zone, definitely from Harlem, right?
Definitely from Queens. Definitely
oh my gosh,
popping in Harlem though.
Wait, why does everybody?
Queens,
No, let's talk about. No, wait, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, Queens, because I'm from Queens. Thank you. Thank you.
Never Queens.
Wait. Oh, y'all gonna play me like I don't be. Preach.
Come on.
Okay, this is what I always say. I'm from
Queens. We're in Queens.
East Elmhurst. I don't deny that I'm from East Elmhurst. Okay.
Where you from?
I'm from Long Island City.
LIC, that's close. What? Q19. Bye. The thing is, I went to high school in Harlem. Okay. So you feel me? I kind of moved my movements.
Yeah.
But now let's talk about why does everybody think you're from Harlem?
Well, everybody thinks I'm from Harlem because I went to Harlem and I kind of just like dominated out there. I went
Yeah.
out there and I was just like dancing all over the streets and singing all over the blocks and met DJ Webstar and.
That's the first time I heard her. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Green
that's-
Beauty. It's my time.
Yeah, that was-
Quickly, you get the count, so you
the-
better
the
not
countdown.
Let's get it.
Oh, but you weren't from Harlem though.
No.
Oh, but that's why. So then from there, that's when everybody
I hopped
just.
on the F train, went from the F to the D, got right off, right in front of
Yeah.
Popeyes,
2/5.
Right on.
And the rest is history.
and the rest is definitely history.
And you and Tiana Taylor, y'all like BFFs? What's
Yes,
Yeah.
we're BFS. She's actually pissing me off. She's calling my phone right now, like, where is the interview? She just got in town.
Aw, that is adorable because y'all been friends for years.
Yeah.
Years, and kept it going. Y'all grew up together.
Yeah.
And y'all both popping.
Because when I got off the D train and I went to Harlem, she was the hottest thing smoking out there.
On her bike.
Right. She was there, and I was like,
Who that? But
Yeah.
that's dope. How are you both able to come together? Because at the time y'all was both popping and not with the egos. How are you able to come together and actually become friends?
Well, you know, I was a little fag back in the days, and I thought she was a little fuck too, but she. And I went up to her and I
love
was
her
just like,
honesty.
I'm trying to holler at her, and she just was like, nah, I'm not like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So all back,
Yo,
she knew I wasn't no hater. Like she know I'm not even on that. Like I'm just trying to get next to you.
Because I was gonna ask you that. So you're
Right now, I'm just single. I'm just like, you know, I have an open heart. It's
So-
not like I'm gay or like I'm straight.
you
or
love
whatever.
you love
That's
love.
the best way to
It's
say I'm in an
whatever.
open relationship.
Yeah.
Have an open heart. Everybody.
Yeah.
You a fan of sex?
It's free love. It's
Free
free
love.
love.
All right, no, but that definitely it can you know, because in the music you're very sexual.
Yeah, I just got this way.
Oh, this is new, like
Yeah, this is more me growing up now.
yeah.
Because before I was very gangster, very aggressive.
Yes. And you can
And
hear
I still
that
have
too.
my aggression.
Yeah, you hear that too. You hear it. This is what I get from the mixtape. I hear a mixture of definitely like Lil' Kim, hardcore.
Yes, heavily.
Missy Elliott, because the way you play with your voice, like she plays with her voice a lot. And you can definitely say Nicki Minaj, but then she definitely got that hardcore Remy Ma, Foxy Brown, like like just real rugged, hard. And then you're signed to Trina, which is really dope.
Yeah.
So what is that like? Because you know
she gotta
she's
be a great influence.
yeah.
Trina's definitely a very, very good mentor, and I love Trina. She's just like she's bubbly. She has this accent to die for.
Yeah.
I just want to hear her talk all day.
Yes.
All day
So
long.
did you relocated to Miami?
Yes, but I'm actually back out here.
Okay.
Now. Got some things in the works. Everybody will find out very soon.
Love and Hip Hop New York. Yes. I would love, but I really would. Like, I would love to see you on, because your personality, like, you don't care.
No, I don't.
And, yeah. And it's who you are, because this is, I want to get into this too. I feel like a lot of what we see, it's definitely an act with a lot of the, and we're going to get into that.
Oh my gosh, like, really? I'd be so confused. I'm like, I know you.
You know them
about the
personally.
phone. This is not even your voice.
Yes.
Like, niggas be out like, yeah, and
Yes.
it's not your voice.
It's not your voice. But you're yourself, like
All day,
every day.
all day, baby.
So now, how long with the music? How long have you been doing this in regards to the singing? Because you sing and you rap, and you sing very well.
Thank you.
It's not even on no bullshit. Because you know, Nicki can sing, but it's a little on
Yeah,
the.
take a lot of.
It's cute. Her voice is cute. Like you can sing. Like you can really blow.
Yeah, like she could sing like I sang.
Yeah, you sang.
Like I sang.
That high note in Grinding Game, I was like, yes.
She put stank on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So were you like trained, or this is just natural?
Yeah, this is. Well, I've been very natural like throughout all of my life, and I recently I got some training by Miss Betty Wright.
Oh.
Yes, who did Mariah Carey
Yes.
and Diddy and
Yes.
everybody. And yeah, she basically just trained me in how to control and perform without.
Yes. You know, because definitely on the mixtape, if you haven't listened to it, listen to it. You can hear how you're playing, like your voice. She does everything. You do everything with your voice. So who did you grow up listening to?
Well, me personally, I grew up listening to Missy Elliott, Little Kim, and Lauryn Hill.
Yes, because you did. Yeah, you said you might just one, but you just lost one.
The Busta Rhymes, like very influential to me. Ludacris, and you know those just those animated those people that just brought something so much different to the game that it was so fun. It didn't matter what they were saying. If they was talking about sex, titties, whatever. And me being young, all I seen was just fun shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. No, and that's what I get from it. You're fun.
Yeah.
That's what I used to run home and watch Rap City.
Yes.
See the new Busta video, new Buddha. You know, he had something animated, something crazy. Yeah.
Who are you listening to right now?
I'm listening to a lot of fucking Drake and Tory Lanez and Party Next Door. I'm basically from Toronto right now.
Yeah.
I love their sound. I really, really do.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. People are mad that all rappers are trying to sing and this and that, but to be completely honest, it's the fucking new millennium.
Yeah.
It's we get it. A lot of people can rap. My granddad can rap, all my uncles can rap. Everybody can rap. You know what I'm saying? It's what else can you do?
And
can you make your voice an instrument?
Yes. And they talk about how, like you said, rappers are singing, but listen to how the sound has evolved. Because if you want to take it back, Bone Thugs and Harmony they were singing.
Been singing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nate Dogg, R.I.P. Been singing.
Come on. Like people were.
If you ask me, Nelly, I mean, it might not be singing, but it was very melodic.
Nelly
was singing.
So what do you think about the current state of hip hop? We hear a lot about it. I do think there's a transition going on right now from what J. Cole's album came out, Drake, Kendrick Lamar.
I think it's getting better. I feel like it was dying. It was doing very bad.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like with anything else, it gets fucked up and it just starts going downhill till you find a cure. And I feel like right now, the cure is being found, especially with me on the market.
Yes, honey.
Put out my first mixtape. I feel like I saved hip hop.
I saved hip hop.
We got a call on the line for Lucky from Queens.
All right. Hello.
Lucky, where you at?
Lucky. All right, let's like Lucky. All right, so I want to get into this because I was going through some of the stuff, and you recently tweeted out some stuff about Nicki Minaj co-signing Dej Loaf.
Yeah.
Do you think Dej is trash? And from what I got from it, there was.
I wouldn't say that Dej Loaf is trash, completely trash. No, you know what I'm saying? She's a cute girl. She has a unique voice. Majority of the things that come out of her mouth are trash. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a hater because I'm one of the people that gave Dej Loaf a chance. When everybody was bashing Dej Loaf and saying this and that about Dej Loaf, I was the one that was give the girl a chance. You know what I'm saying? And I gave her that chance, and it just didn't really work for me. They got her out. They're pushing her right now. They're pushing her hard. Dej Loaf here, Dej Loaf there. She's all over the radio. And the new things that I'm hearing from her is just what are you talking about? Did you go in the studio and you felt those words that you put together was okay?
Yeah.
I feel like you have to have an understanding. When you are at a certain level and you have a pedestal, you got to represent for everybody that's your skin color, for everybody that's trying to do what you do and get to the spot where you're at. And I just don't feel like she's holding us down right now. I don't feel like she's a good representation of us. Nicki, she did that. You know what I'm saying? Nicki did that. Nicki knows who she is, and she killed it. And she's still killing it.
And even, but now to take it to with Nicki, she does get a lot of criticism now for people saying that she just doesn't really know how to tell a story in her songs. When you hear somebody come out like a Tink, and everybody's like, oh, she's the truth, she's speaking realness, why do you think that?
Tink.
Yeah, but I hear it a lot in your music as well. You're sitting here telling people, look, when you sign a contract, be careful. You're saying real stuff. So, why do you think Nicki kind of...
With Nicki Minaj just, I felt like it was just so much. Because to be completely honest, Nicki been telling stories.
Yeah.
Nicki been the truth. I'll never take that away from her. I legit, you could kind of say I grew up listening to Nicki too. I was a little older at the time. But I definitely grew up listening to Nicki too, in my teen years with all of that she had coming out. Like, she had plenty of stories. Like, she got mad characters and everything. I feel like I know all her cousins. Like,
but you said that she co-signed Dej Loaf because she's less of a threat.
Yeah, because she's not a threat at all. Like, not even a little bit. And I feel like you got people like me and people like Tink, and you got people like, you know what I'm saying, that's really hard. Like, could sing, rap, write, do everything. And I just don't feel like Nicki's ready to get knocked off the throne. So she's not gonna give nobody that open, you know what I'm saying, that open arm. But Dej Loaf, because she's no competition. That's nothing.
Exactly.
Like, oh, Dej Loaf, oh, my son. I never got to worry about you getting out of pocket. But you don't got it.
All right, so we're going to get into some more music. We got a caller? All right, caller? Hello?
Lucky, you gotta talk, man. Go ahead, Lucky.
What's going on with Lucky?
I'm convinced that Lucky isn't very so lucky right
Yo,
now. Lucky is wasting my goddamn time.
All right, Lucky, get it together. We got all about the shmoney. Brittney T.
Yeah, we do.
Because that's my twerk song. Can we play that one? This is twerk weather.
Hey.
I love the honesty. We got all of that, right?
We got all of that.
Okay.
Got all that.
We definitely about to spin that, honey. MaseTV.
Go back after this or one more song?
We'll come back.
So, guys, it's signed in. Whose phone was it? Yours?
That was yours? Oh, yeah, he signed into my phone. It's still, oh, yeah, it is. You guys log out, girl.
Nah, I want to see.
Cooled off by the bezel. It took a little time, but I fucked in Miami. See the whole GS9 cause they fucked with the family. In a city full of dimes, hella bustin' their panties. They say I'm way too much fine. They be talking that crazy. I'm shmoney, I don't fuck with broke niggas. I don't fuck with broke niggas.
Tell you, niggas miss Rowdy. Okay? Niggas miss Rowdy.
But is you trying to go down? Gotta make me squirt for the.
Nah, he was dead about to be like, on. He took them, yo. You say he the one whooping the most ass in Rikers?
Yeah, he's the one out there.
What you say they call him, Pops?
Papa Bear. Cause he got the gut and he just bear hugging everybody, fucking them up like, mess with me. What you want? You want it? You want it? Cause you can get it. I'm pussy. You can get it. I said, oh shit now.
Without a roll call.
J-Ro got too excited. Ooh. J-Ro, you gonna give us 50?
She just came back from Texas. She got new moves. She got new
You came back from the 6. It's over.
The twerk is serious.
Hey. You got 30 seconds to drop it and give me 50.
That's that one. See, girl, I'm inspirational. I listen to grinding game when I feel inspirational. Then this one when I want to shake that ass. Ooh, that Bacardi went down the wrong hole, girl. All right. Be back.
It just went straight to.
Girl, you just had me up in here shaking that.
Haha.
Was that the influence of Trina?
Right there with that dropping.
That was that whoop whoop. But that it stupid.
Just slow down on drinking. Like, I don't know, no, I'm serious.
She said it like it's a
Like it's
sickness.
a drug.
Like,
Like,
yes.
I just had to,
I had to
myself
slow
up.
down.
It was definitely serious. Like, I couldn't stop twerking. Like, everywhere I was at, it was like twerk that ass. I was like,
What happened that made you say, you know what, I gotta slow down? Did you find yourself Easter Sunday? You was like, wait, this ain't the time.
You know what it was? You know what it was? It was when my nephew started twerking. Yeah, I was like, okay, he's watching too much. I have to stop. You have to stop.
Yes,
You had to say, hold on, King.
And I'm excited.
So tell us the name, the name Jackrabbit. Where'd you get it? Why did you choose to name it?
Oh God, it's so deep. It's so fucking deep. It's very.
All right, let's get deep. Let's get a little deep.
So the name of my first mixtape is called Jackrabbit Volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
Came up with the name because, as we know, whoever knows me, I like to jack beats. I hop on other people's beats and I rip that shit, right?
Yes.
So it's kind of like, remember 50 Cent back in the days, he had the jacking for beats.
Yeah.
So I was like Jackrabbit, like it sounds a little more sexier, and Jackrabbit is like a real thing. It's a hare. It's like a bunny, but it's a hare. It's like the fastest and highest jumping like animal, period. So I was like, I'm gonna jump on your shit like a motherfucking jackrabbit, because it don't get no better than that.
Yes, but there were some original beats on there. Yes,
because
not everything.
Because Jackrabbit is also an alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, that's the boy me. It's a crazy gay boy.
Brittney and Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack is a gay boy.
Jack is a crazy gay boy, and that's who I am. And RP to my granddad, his name is Jack as well.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
I just matched that up, like, wow.
So there's gonna be a lot of comparison to Nicki with in general, the look, the sound.
It's been that way since Nicki came out, because I'm not gonna say since I came out, because I came out first.
Yeah.
But I just kind of like, fell back because I was too young and I didn't understand.
Yeah.
I just needed to live my life. Needed to go to school. The homeschooling thing, it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so ever since Nicki came out, the comparison been there forever.
So now with some of the songs, like on the mixtape Jackrabbit, like, so instead of enemies, you did Drake's Enemies, you called it Frenemies.
Yeah.
Tell us the inspiration behind that. Do you have a lot of frenemies?
Did you get into a situation like the one on the skit with somebody?
Oh yeah, skit was 100% a real skit.
Oh yeah.
Like that was a real thing, and that was a real frenemy of mine from Queensbridge Projects. Shout out to her. And
she still shout her out though.
Yeah, because like that was a crazy situation, but we were young. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm not really mad. I'm not really bitter. He's all over the world, man.
Girl, you preaching to the choir.
Because realistically, let's just be real, okay? When you're young and you're pretty and you're talented, it just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
And I had to deal with it all of my life, because I've always been singing and dancing.
And your personality too. It's gonna make a girl like look at you, be like, what? Who is she?
But I mean, like everybody goes through that. Like I said, I had a lot of friends made a plan that they envy me. See, jealousy and envy is completely different. Like envy is deep. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that. Yeah, they gotta.
So
being back
now, because I know you gotta run, but just please before you go, tell us what's next for what's going on.
I got a few minutes.
All right, good, because we got about 10 more minutes left of the show. All right, so now tell me the inspiration behind the song "Grinding Game." My favorite song, by the way.
Yes, Grinding Game, which is actually my favorite song and the only song that my grandmother could listen to off the mixtape.
Yeah, that is the only song.
I heard a few drinks. I was like,
that is literally the only song I would play for my mother. Like, look who I'm interviewing today, Mom. Good girl, good wholesome girl.
Yeah, she comes from the church.
Yes.
But yeah, Grinding Game, it was. I realized, like, in the middle of me recording it, that I was kind of subliminally making a dedication record towards my little brother, who is in the music industry right now too, and he's just like getting his feet wet, and of course, like he's hot, he's dope as fuck, he's fresh, he's new, they loving him, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of like subliminally telling him like, yo, watch out, because this shit is crazy, because if you go through anything that I went through, the step that you at right now, you're going to drop down for 7 years. Like I was missing, dropped off the map for 7 fucking years.
And I could kind of hear it in the song. You said don't make sure the lawyer isn't signed to your label.
Yeah.
So that's kind of pretty much what happened to you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to me. Well, long story short, I was in a situation where I was young. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I signed a contract that wasn't in my best interest. Period.
And we hear that a lot.
I just got jerked. I got jerked bad, and everything I said on there was a fact. Like, if you guys knew me from 5Gs, like, oh please, you can't do the 5Gs, like, oh please, I couldn't get 5Gs, and the song was making more than 5Gs. So it's like, beats like that.
They did the Birdman on you?
Yeah, beats like that. They do the Birdman on me. My cheeks are sealed.
Oh!
Let's try Lucky one more time.
Lucky done trying to.
Lucky, are you there, Lucky? Lucky!
You know what?
Come on,
Lucky
Lucky.
is tying up the line. There's somebody else
Lucky,
trying to
where
go
you?
through.
Yeah, right. Like, and cause if Lucky's calling through, nobody else can get through.
Lucky, what happened to your bomb?
Yeah,
All right.
Lucky, you're killing us, bro.
So now back to you were saying who are some artists you want to work with right now?
Right now, like, I would definitely want to work with Nicki Minaj right now. I want to work with Missy Elliott. So.
Oh yes, that would be.
So-
Yes.
And
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor, yeah, of course. Like, me and Tiana, we're always in the studio together. But see, we just be trying to find a way to mesh our shit together because I'm so damn hard and she's so damn soft. Like,
She
you
is
know?
soft.
Like,
But I
she's-
think that could work.
no, it will work. We got some stuff in the works. She got
Yeah.
a mixtape coming out.
Mm.
I hear me on that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, little something.
But
Okay.
yeah, I like Ray Sherman though. Ray
Oh, you-
Sherman.
oh, you do?
I can't really say their name.
Yeah,
Shrimmered?
I say their name different every
Shrimmered, I
time.
think.
Ray Streamer.
Shrimmered.
Them.
I like to Shrimmer.
The two boys. The two boys and them.
The two little boys.
Yeah, and it's so funny because when I was like thinking, I'm like, who I would like to hear you on the track with, I would definitely like to hear you
Oh
with.
yeah, like the energy, everything. Like,
And Fetty Wap, I would like to hear
I
that.
love him. I actually just got into him this week. My friend just
Like
put
just
me on-
yesterday, I started liking his
No,
stuff.
just last night. I was
Yeah,
like, wow.
but I
this is
definitely
nice.
like if you remember when Nicki like first did the big thing, it was on like 5 Star Chick.
Yeah.
I want to hear you on like a song with dudes because what it was I was when I first was telling my boyfriend I'm like, oh, this is the chick I'm going to interview. He's a boy and you know females are a minority in hip hop and he didn't care. So today he didn't. So today I'm playing the mixtape. I'm doing my hair. And he's like, yo, who is that? So, like, he said somebody's name. I didn't know who he said. I'm like, no, that's Brittney T. I'm interviewing her today. He's like, oh shit. Like, I'm like, exactly.
Yeah, nigga.
Exactly.
Stop your coke.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes. Like for real. Like, so now that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to hear you on a song where you let the dudes know,
Yeah.
like,
I do a lot of that in Miami.
yeah,
Like I do. Like I've been hopping on the tracks with all the dudes.
Mhm.
Like Tory Lanez, like he's
Mhm.
like the fucking truth, and I be getting on the tracks with Tory, you know what I'm saying? I be killing Tory, you know, I be trying to get the tracks.
So you play.
I want to see Brittney T and Rowdy. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Rowdy!
Yo, free Rowdy, bro, free
Yeah.
No.
So on your, like we were saying earlier, you play around with your sound a lot. You know, you definitely do a lot of accents on the song. Now, what do you think of like Iggy Azalea and her black scent on the hip hop? Do you think it's okay because of just thinking of how sometimes when you're
Now,
in
what is this black scent?
the fact that she's really from Australia and her voice is not at all sound like she has a southern twang, but when she's on the track, she sounds like she's from
Well, I
Atlanta.
mean, like, but we all know that who Iggy Azalea is not who Iggy Azalea is. It's somebody else that's creating Iggy Azalea. I'm not sure who it is over there in the grand and the hustle.
And the hustle grand.
I'm not sure who it is that's writing it. It might be several of them. You know what I'm saying? She's a superstar now. Like, she could have a whole room, a studio session full of just writers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just writing a bunch of her shit.
Some
and
people have
knocking
come out.
albums.
Some people have come out and said that they write for her.
So I mean.
And now, what do you think? Because it's funny, you're talking about all these legal issues that you've gone through, and we're finding out it because you're just telling us like a classy lady. Now, what do you think about Azalea Banks and her just ranting all the time on Twitter? And do you feel that that brings down the brand?
Yeah, well,
And-
Azalea is actually one of my girls. And,
Okay.
Yeah, like she came from the struggle, like
Yes.
the real one, like we did. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she's just one of them people that just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Like, I just had one of my first friends. Like, who knows what's gonna happen in the future? I mean, I'm gonna try to not make that the biggest.
Yeah, does it
thing.
make people not want to work with you?
No, I mean, with her, like, yes. You know why? Because people in the industry, they're salty. So after you do that, like, you don't know who's watching, you don't know who sees and who's saying, like, blackball. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That happens. So that you got to watch what you do, you got to watch what you say. And at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's what you're saying, it's how you're saying it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's, like me, like the way I said, like, with the Dej Loaf shit, like, I give props at the same time about I speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna straight come out like Dej Loaf sucks. She's fucking ugly. She's this. She's like nah. Like you know what I'm saying? That's
She look like
not
somebody's
really-
auntie. No, you're not going
Yeah,
to.
like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about whose auntie she looks like or whose uncle she looks like. You know what I'm saying? But it's just true facts. You know what I mean? Like if you ain't talking true facts, if you just ranting just to rant, then you should shut the fuck up. If not, then speak your mind.
Yeah.
I think Azealia got it. Like she started getting a kick out of that. Like
Yeah, because it works. It
was
works.
like,
It led her to play.
okay.
She getting all more. Bad press is good press.
well first.
Okay. So we're actually now gearing towards the end of the show. Now you could tell us what to look for. I know you got some performances coming up, but what should we be looking out for?
Y'all should be looking out for my performance this Friday at the Flat, which is downtown Brooklyn. And there's gonna be a bunch of freaking cool people there. I'm gonna bring out some special guests and we're gonna get real intimate, you know what I mean? I'm gonna perform a couple joints from my mixtape and a couple exclusives
I'll be there.
at the Flat.
And we can follow you, official Bree Beauty,
Yes,
everywhere.
Instagram.
Instagram. She's very, very entertaining
I
to
got a
follow.
.com. Y'all can holler at me on that. It's
Yes.
www.whosbrittneyt.com.
Yes, follow this girl.
Yes. I'm on SoundCloud /Bree Beauty. That's BRIBEAUTY. And Facebook, Brittney T. .music, and I don't know, just Google that shit.
Just Google her. Like, all you need to do is Google her and then pops up.
Google that.
We want to wish you much continued success.
Girl, you already know.
rooting
Thank
for
you
you.
so much. You
Put
already
Queens on the
know.
map, put
It's my
Harlem on the map.
birthday. It's my birthday.
Today's
It's her birthday.
Say your birthday.
Not today. She wants us to
My
still
birthday
keep.
was
It was
last-
last week.
Got you.
She still wants us to make
Happy
sure we know.
birthday.
All right, so everybody tune in next week. We're gonna be up in here with the Shiggy Show, the Funny Kid Instagram.
MaseTV.com.
Yes. All right. So follow us at MaseTV, at Dross and Diva. Everybody knows this Sunday I will be at the Park 112 hosting Sunday's Best Brunch. Get your tickets. It's free with your RSVP. MaseTV.com. Everything we discussed today is on my website, MaseTV.com. Support black businesses that support you.
Support it.
And let's.
Ladies, jump in the DM. AlexT.212.
Yes.
You heard?
Yes, on the Tinder. So we're gonna close out. This is my favorite
212,
song,
you already-
Brittney T. Grinding Game.